Hello, dear students. We are finishing our model. Open your books at page 62. Exercise 1. How stories help us? You are to answer why it is important to read or tell stories. You are to use the list to tell. Can you think of more reasons? Stories are important because they help us communicate with others, allow us to dream, help us see how people solve their problems, shape our culture, influence the way we think and behave, teach us ethics and values, make us want to do the right things, help us see the difference between good and bad, make us experience a variety of emotions, develop our imagination. Now let's listen to the model.
I think stories help us see how people solve their problems.
I agree. And I also think that stories help us to see the difference between good and bad.
I think stories shape our culture.
Yes, and they also develop our imagination.
In exercise 2, you are to create your own good and bad characters for a detective story. Think about his or her name, where he or she lives, what he or she looks like, what he or she is like. Let's listen to the model.
Mary Jones is a tall, thin detective with red hair who lives in England. She is cheerful and good at science, and she uses this knowledge to catch criminals. Ben Thorne is a tall, fat businessman who is bald. He lives and works in the USA, and he uses his company to hide the fact that he is damaging the environment to make money.
In exercise 3, you are to do the quiz. Mark the sentence as true or false. Let's check. Sherlock Holmes was a famous real detective. It's false. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle wrote The Time Machine. It's false. Wells was born in 1867. It's false. The Eloi are friendly people. It's true. The Morlocks live underground. It's true. Kai is a special type of dancing. It's false. Muddy Kara had a son. It's true. The garden for the poor had no trees in it. It's false. Now let's check. We know that Sherlock Holmes was a famous fictional detective. Herbert Wells wrote The Time Machine, and he was born in 1866. The sixth sentence about Kai. It is a special type of singing. And the last, the garden of the poor was full of trees. In exercise 4, you are to look at the model 5 again and write a true-false quiz of your own. Now let's look at the example. The Harry Potter books were written by the brothers Grimm. It is false. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle was born in Edinburgh. It's true. Dr. Wilson was Sherlock Holmes' partner. It's false. Herbert Wells taught science. It's true. Altine Cusco was the wife of Madi Kara. It's false. Rich people could go into the magical garden of the poor. It's false. Now let's check false sentences. Harry Potter was written by Joanne Rowling. Dr. Watson was the partner of Sherlock Holmes. Altine Cusco was the wife of Koguday Mergen. And only people in need of help could go into the magical garden of the poor. Now create your own quiz. In exercise 5, you are to read the song in pairs and complete the gaps with the words pleasant, face, good, scream, safe, right. Let's read the text. Now, let's listen to the song, watch the video, and check.
Stay away from the wild, wild wood. It's dark, it's cold, and it's no good. Nasty creatures come out at night, so stay away and you'll be alright. Never go to the wild, wild wood. Stay away, you know you should. It's not safe there for you or me. It's not a pleasant place to be. The wild, wild wood is a scary place. Behind each tree you'll see a face, and all the scary sounds you hear will make you scream or shake with fear. Never go to the wild, wild wood. Stay away, you know you should. It's not safe there for you or me. It's not a pleasant place to be. Never go to the wild, wild wood. Stay away, you know you should. It's not safe there for you or me. It's not a pleasant place to be.